This is a little search with JavaScript to get you started. So we use a data list item. So let's see, I have my suggestions here. So if I start typing, let's say pork, and then I click search, those businesses with the pork keyword, pork, show up, whether it's a supermarket, fast food, or restaurant. If let's display all. So if I leave it empty and I click search, I have 5 default businesses I've set up. You can set up more. So you have restaurants, salon, fast food, supermarket, 5 of them. These are all of them I have right now. So I search by keywords. I have a list of keywords that the JavaScript searches by. So if you type in here nails or food, it will display the business that has that keyword. So for example, if I search for nails, let's search for nails, search, we see it brings out the salon business and the hardware business. It could be fingernails or it could be actual metal nails. You can search for the individual business. So I have hardware 5. This is named hardware 5 in my keyword list. This one is salon 2. So let's search in my data list. I can start typing salon 2, search, and it will only display the salon business. Or I could search just salon and it'll find salon. So this is a simple search using JavaScript. So I think this can help you. Let's investigate the code. So you can add more styles if you want to. I just have some simple styles. So basically I have my input element with the ID of business, important here, and the data list, the words that you want show up while you search. You can add them in here. You can add more options for more words, suggestions that will show up as the user types. I have a button. So in this button I have an on-click attribute, and this is the name of my function, search business. That's how I call my function. I have an ID on this div. So this div displays the 5 businesses I have set up. The order you put them in is the order it will be sorted by. So you can order it manually alphabetically for right now. So I have restaurant, business, salon. This is how I ordered it. You can order alphabetically. So in here I have an image. You can, change it up, style it better. This is just my example. You don't have to use it if you don't want to. So I have this paragraph at class keywords, and I have the list of keywords I want in here that I want to search by. In each one, so each of these paragraphs here, in each of these divs. So this div I have as div 1, with this one has the ID 2, 3. So there are 5 divs, 5 businesses. Again, let's see what that looks like in the browser. So 5 businesses, this is what it looks like. So each of these blue borders is a div. So the real and all I have is the search business function, which is the JavaScript. Oh, I can erase some of these variables. I can erase this line. Don't need that. So basically what I've done, I've gotten the input box, right, by ID. I'm storing that in here. The filter now, basically that stores the value the user entered. So input dot value, and I'm putting it to uppercase, so that it's case insensitive. If the user entered a mix of capital and common letters, I want to make sure all are capitalized, so that that won't affect my search from not displaying some of the items. So I just keep everything capital just to be safe. Next, I have the keywords is equal. So this query selector all grabs all of these paragraph elements of the class keywords. So I have class keyword in here. I have another class keywords. So these are all the keywords I'm going to search by. So this query selector all gives me kind of like an array list of these paragraphs. It stores these paragraphs. That's how I access them. And then the businesses, again, query selector results div. So this works. I have the ID results. So query selector allows me to use CSS selectors to select what I want. So here I'm selecting the ID results since I have a hashtag in the JavaScript below, and I'm selecting this div results, this div, that's one, this div. I'm selecting all the divs, results, div. So that's how this works. Results, the hashtag ID results, div. So this selects all the businesses that right now they're hidden by default in the CSS. Up here I have display none because I don't want the businesses to display. Only when they're searched I want to display the correct search values. So in here I have, in the for loop now, I'm gonna loop through the keywords. So remember, this is gonna be 5 right now since I have 5 paragraphic keywords. So I'm gonna loop through. So keywords, the first keywords, I could have broken this up and make it simpler, but so the first set of keywords at position 0, sorry, we want to grab the inner HTML and we want to convert it to uppercase just to be safe. And this index of is a JavaScript string function to search. So in this string here, which is the list of this keywords here, so it'll be this text string will be grabbed for now at position 0. This one here, this text string will be at position 1 when we loop through. This one will be at position 3, and so on. So I grab that position. So that this keyword now has the list of keywords I want to search by. And this filter, remember from up here, is what the user would have entered. So this filter, if it's found in that list of keywords, basically it will, if it's greater than -1. So if it's not found, it'll be -1. So basically I'm saying if it's greater than -1, it means that it found it. So if it did find it, I'm going to display, I'm going to say all businesses at this position I, style.display, I'm going to play as block. So block is the default display of div elements. There's inline, there's block, but divs display block. Else if we didn't find it, right, we're going to say display none to be safe, right? So we're going to hide those ones that don't match or that are not found in when we search. So that's how this JavaScript works. You can modify it. I'll send you some links that this was based on, but this is just a base for you to get started with. Again, only JavaScript you need, no PHP yet.